What you're about to see could well be the most incredible advancement of space technology in the 21st century. Back when it happened in December 2015, it shook the entire aerospace industry. This advancement only 20 years ago would have been thought absolutely impossible. You might well have seen this video before, but it's something that cannot be overplayed.
The Falcon has landed. Landing operators moving to procedure 11.
The Falcon had landed. So that was the Orbcomm OG-2M2 launch and landing of the Falcon 9. This was the first time a rocket had delivered a payload into orbit, then successfully landed back down on, in this case, a drone ship. Well, how on earth did they do that? Well, it's not like it's rocket science. Hello and welcome to this course on reusable rocketry. So how did SpaceX achieve that incredible accomplishment? And has anyone ever really tried it or done it before? Well, to answer those questions, we're going to need to talk about a lot of stuff. There's so many ways that this can be created, so many different systems that can be used, like shuttles or propulsive landing systems. And they're all individual and they've all got their merits and their advantages and disadvantages. First up, we're going to be looking at the history of these things. We're going to take a step back and we're going to go, okay, how did space exploration even start? So then we'll be looking at things like non-reusable systems, rockets today that don't reuse themselves. How do they work? What are the problems with them? Why would we use reusable rockets instead? Then we're going to go SpaceX. The big reusable rocketry manufacturers today are really led by SpaceX. So we're going to dive right into them. We're going to talk about their economics, their rocket engines, their systems, their barges, their boats, their engines. I think I mentioned engines. Their grid fins, reaction control systems, everything. We're going to talk about it all. We're going to talk about the landings. How do you make a rocket land itself without any human intervention? That's crazy. And then towards the end, we'll wrap up. We'll talk about the future of space, how you can get involved, what you can do at home, little things like that. Before all that, we've got an important question to answer. Why bother? Space is hard. You know, why would you go to space? I think the easiest, the most simple way to answer this is from the acclaimed astrophysicist Carl Sagan, where he said,
I am tormented with an everlasting itch for things remote. I love to sail forbidden seas.
We have a liftoff, 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
It's in our nature to explore, to look off to faraway lands and to find new places. And that's what reusable rockets maybe will be able to help us do. So, anyway, in the next part, we're going to dive straight into history and we're going to talk about stuff. Then we're going to move on to SpaceX and it's all going to be amazing. And I will see you then.